Welcome to our YouTube channel, where we delve into the timeless wisdom and comfort found in Psalm 91. In this sacred space, we explore the depths of divine protection, refuge, and assurance offered by the verses of this powerful psalm. Join us on a journey of faith as we uncover the profound truths and promises that resonate throughout Psalm 91, offering hope and strength to all who seek solace in the shelter of the Most High. Psalm 91, New International Version. 1. Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. 2. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in whom I trust. 3. Surely He will save you from the fowler's snare and from the deadly pestilence. 4. He will cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and rampart. 5. You will not fear the terror of night, nor the arrow that flies by day. 6. Nor the pestilence that stalks in the darkness, nor the plague that destroys at midday. 7. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. 8. You will only observe with your eyes and see the punishment of the wicked. 9. If you say, "The Lord is my refuge," and you make the Most High your dwelling. 10. No harm will overtake you, no disaster will come near your tent. 11. For He will command His angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. 12. They will lift you up in their hands, so that you will not strike your foot against a stone. 13. You will tread on the lion and the cobra. You will trample the great lion and the serpent. 14. Because He loves me, says the Lord, I will rescue him. I will protect him, for he acknowledges my name. 15. He will call on me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. 16. With long life I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. Chapter 1. The call of the wild abrush with danger. In the village of Evergreen Hollow, nestled amid rolling hills and whispering pines, lived a young man named Joshua. With a spirit as wild as the untamed forests that bordered the village, Joshua found solace in the embrace of nature, where the echoes of the past mingled with the songs of the present. One crisp morning, as the sun painted the sky in hues of rose and gold, Joshua felt the call of the wild beckoning him into the heart of the forest. Armed with nothing but his trusty bow and a heart brimming with adventure, he set out on a quest to explore the mysteries hidden within the ancient woods. As Joshua ventured deeper into the forest, the air grew thick with the scent of pine and earth, and the sounds of nature enveloped him like a comforting blanket. Yet, amidst the tranquility of the wilderness, danger lurked in the shadows, waiting to test the young man's courage and resolve. Suddenly, as if summoned by the very heartbeat of the forest, a mighty bear emerged from the undergrowth, its fur glistening in the dappled sunlight. With a roar that reverberated through the trees, the bear reared up on its hind legs, its eyes fixed on Joshua with an intensity that sent shivers down his spine. In that moment of peril, Joshua's mind raced with fear, his heart pounding in his chest like a drumbeat of impending doom. Yet, amidst the chaos and uncertainty, a calmness washed over him, a sense of peace that defied logic and reason. With steady hands and unwavering faith, Joshua lifted his bow and arrow, preparing to face the fearsome beast that stood before him. And in the depths of his soul, he whispered a prayer, a plea for divine protection and guidance in the face of danger. As the arrow flew true and struck its mark, the bear let out a mighty roar before collapsing to the forest floor, defeated by the hand of the Almighty. And in that moment of victory, Joshua knew that he had been sheltered under the wings of divine providence, his faith as steadfast as the mountains that loomed on the horizon. Chapter 2. Trials of the soul, temptations in the shadows. As Joshua returned to the village, triumphant yet humbled by his encounter with the bear, he found himself facing a different kind of adversary, a battle of the soul that raged within the depths of his being. In the days that followed, temptation whispered its seductive lies, enticing Joshua with promises of power and glory beyond his wildest dreams. The allure of wealth and fame beckoned to him, luring him down a path fraught with danger and despair. Caught between the desires of his heart and the convictions of his faith, Joshua found himself wrestling with doubt and uncertainty, his spirit torn asunder by the conflicting forces that waged war within him. And in the darkest hours of the night, when sleep eluded him and the weight of his burdens pressed down upon his weary shoulders, Joshua cried out to the heavens, seeking solace in the arms of the Almighty. In those moments of weakness and despair, the words of Psalm 91 echoed in Joshua's mind like a beacon of hope in the midst of the storm. He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty, he whispered, clinging to the promise of divine protection and refuge in times of trouble. With each passing day, Joshua faced new trials and temptations, yet his faith remained unshaken, a steadfast anchor in the turbulent sea of life. And as he emerged from the darkness stronger and more resolute than ever before, Joshua knew that he had been sheltered under the wings of divine grace, his spirit soaring on the winds of redemption and renewal. Chapter 3. The valley of despair shadows in the night. As Joshua's journey continued, he found himself descending into a valley of despair, a place where shadows loomed large and hope seemed but a distant memory. The trials and tribulations of life weighed heavily upon him, and he felt as though he were drowning in a sea of darkness. In the depths of his anguish, Joshua cried out to the Lord, his voice echoing through the darkness that threatened to engulf him. Tears streamed down his face as he poured. In those moments of desperation, Joshua clung to the words of Psalm 91, finding comfort in the promise that God would cover him with his feathers and provide refuge under his wings. Though the valley of despair seemed endless, Joshua trusted in the faithfulness of God, knowing that he would never forsake him. As he journeyed through the darkness, Joshua found solace in the presence of the Almighty, whose love surrounded him like a shield, protecting him from the storms of life. Though the road ahead was fraught with uncertainty, Joshua walked with confidence, secure in the knowledge that he was under the shelter of divine wings. Chapter 4. The Triumph of Faith, Victory Beyond Measure. Through every trial and tribulation, Joshua's faith remained unyielding, a testament to the power of divine protection and grace. As he emerged from the valley of despair, strengthened and renewed, Joshua knew that he had been sheltered under the wings of the Almighty. In the fullness of time, Joshua's journey led him to a place of triumph, of victory beyond measure that could only be attributed to the unfailing love of God. Though the road had been long and arduous, marked by trials and tribulations, Joshua emerged victorious, his spirit unbroken and his faith unwavering. As he stood on the mountaintop, gazing out over the vast expanse of the world below, Joshua felt a sense of peace descend upon him, a peace that transcended understanding and filled his heart to overflowing. And in that moment of clarity, Joshua knew that he had been forever changed by the journey, his soul forever touched by the hand of the Almighty. With a heart full of gratitude and a spirit ablaze with faith, Joshua descended from the mountaintop, ready to face whatever trials lay ahead with courage and conviction. For he knew that he was forever under the shelter of divine wings, his life a testament to the power of faith and the triumph of the human spirit. And so, as Joshua's story came to a close, his legacy lived on, a beacon of hope and inspiration for all who dared to embark on the journey of faith. For in the end, it was not the trials and tribulations that defined him, but the strength of his faith and the unwavering love of the Almighty that carried him through to victory. As we conclude today's exploration of Psalm 91, we invite you to join our community by subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to hit the like button if you found this content inspiring, and share it with others who may benefit from its message of faith and hope. Together, let's spread the comforting truths of Psalm 91 far and wide. Thank you for watching, and may you dwell in the shelter of the Most High all the days of your life.